I had the pleasure of speaking with Dr. Gilberto Alvarez. He's here from Mexico and he has shared so much knowledge today about alternative therapies, natural therapies, things that in the United States we don't as necessarily, we're not as up to speed as you are. Do you mind sharing some of your insights onto natural therapies?
Certainly. Well, we have been in practice for the last 37 years, and I do see that we are getting more and more credibility. We're basing our treatments in a more rational way, and we are getting more and more clients. Perhaps has to do from the fact that we really care about the patient's quality of life. To us, that's number one. And on second, we can see either a stabilization, or seeing the tumor shrinking. That's very, very important. So I definitely feel from the fact that we are integrating diet and we can see in the media, all these advertisements where diet is not a main concern. And at the end, we're seeing more people with overweight, with diabetes, high blood pressure, children. That's a very, very important aspect that I think our government should look into it. That's a serious situation because can you imagine what's going to be the situation in 5 years, in 10 years if we follow this regimen? That's a very serious thing.
So you've made a lot of progress as far as just like you were speaking about all the cells that have a protein coating and to eliminate that coating so the good things can get to it.
Yes, certainly. Yeah, this concept was introduced by Dr. Wolf in Germany, and this eventually was followed by Dr. Karl Brandberger, where we had the privilege in attending his seminars in the early 1980s. So yes, there's a protein coat which is made up mostly from sialic acid, and this is a protein coat that surrounds the cancer cells. And every time you use any given therapy, it will be unsuccessful in eliminating any given tumor until we had removed that protein coat, and that's where these enzymes will be acting upon. Normally, they are produced by the pancreas, and but when we overeat any animal protein, these enzymes will be used up in the process of digestion, rather than getting those enzymes available to destroy that protein coat that surrounds these cancer cells.
So probably eating more vegetables and...
Absolutely, yeah. You can get all these naturally by in the papaya. You can get it in the seeds of pears. You can get it in pineapple. You're talking about trypsin, chymotrypsin, lipase, bromelain, and they have a very important function to eliminate that protein coat that surrounds these cancer cells.
So what would you tell, if you could, the American health system in particular, what do they need to do to step up to what you're doing? And apparently the studies have been there since 1980 from what you just said.
I think they should look close attention to what's going on in our population, even in our neighbors, in their families. And because this is affecting our health, and if we don't move up for a better way of eating, perhaps adjusting the advertisements on the media, I think we need that move. We have to do something consciously and making these things for a change.
So we're going back to really the basics and la vida pura, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you so much
My
for
pleasure.
enlightening us
No,
here
thank you for
today.
allowing me to participate. My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Bye now.